Hello everyone. Today let's talk about God is our refuge in times of difficulty. I stand here to talk to you about a truth that is comforting through moments of despair and hope. Hope seems distant. That truth is this: God is our refuge in difficult times. Life, as we all know it, is not always plain, it's not always smooth. We face setbacks and challenges on every corner that can shake us to the core. Sometimes the burden feels heavier than we can bear. Illnesses strike unexpectedly. Relationship flattered and financial situation arises. And an uncertainty clouds our future. During this time, we often feel alone, but it is precisely in this time that God is our refuge becomes most powerful and most necessarily. The concept that God is our refuge woven across scripture in Psalm 46 verse 1, it states that God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in times of trouble. Notice the word refuge, strength, and a very present help. Refuge is the place of safety and protection. It is a shelter when something in life is difficult for us. It is immediate, personal, and available to us who seek it or feel unstable. God offers stability. When fear grips our hearts, God offers His peace. When we feel overwhelmed and isolated, God offers companionship, and support. Hard times can make us question our faith and trust in God, our words, and even God's presence in our life. It is in this very moment that God calls us to lean on Him. Let's look at David. David says, "The righteous cried out, and the Lord delivered them and saved those who are crushed in spirit." but his faith in God never waver. He knows human strength has limits, but divine strength is limitless. Many of us may not face battle like David did, but we all encounter our personal trials. Financial difficulty can leave us anxious about tomorrow. Broken relationship can leave scar that seems impossible to heal. In these circumstances, it's natural to feel afraid or uncertain. But these are precisely the time when we are called to lean on God, to find in Him a safe haven, where fear does not rule, where anxiety is calm and hope is renewed. What does it mean? Excuse me. What does it mean practically? It means turning to God in prayer. In prayer, we bring our burden, our fear, and doubt to God, allowing Him to lift the weight, to lift the burden off and replace it with His peace. God's presence in our life does not depend on the circumstances changing immediately. A supernatural calm that we can experience that surpasses human understanding. Trusting God in hard times means surrendering control. Even when the outcome is not clear, the scripture provides us with comfort and direction in God's words. Hard times always teach us the value of community. Whilst God is our ultimate refuge, He also provides us with family, friends, prayer, and practical help. Sharing with our companion does not diminish our faith. It reflects God's design for human connection. It's important to recognize that seeking refuge in God doesn't disappoint. To find refuge in God include daily prayer, meditation, and reflection. Setting aside time each day to strengthen our resilience by talking to God, by praying, by seeking God. That will strengthen our resilience. Thanks everyone for listening. Follow my page on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Thanks very much. Bye for now. Let's see this.